everybody, it's Sharon Elston, the Spice Lady. How are you doing today? Today I am excited because I want to share with you that I am starting a new website. I'm really excited about it because in order to introduce this, I had to do something special. So I contacted a company that's been really good to me. I met them 2 years ago, and I have talked about them in other videos. The company is Cuisine Soleil. It's a company that is out of Quebec, Canada. So I just thought I would introduce them to you with a giveaway. I'm going to give away about $100 worth of valued products from Cuisine Soleil. I wanted to introduce to you a recipe that used a whole lot of really cool flours. So what I've done here, I'm just going to bring this a little bit closer so you can see. Okay, so we've got their pancake mix, which is really just a bunch of whole grain flours put into it with hemp seeds, chickpea flour, buckwheat flour. It's amazing. And I've got their all-purpose flour, which again has a mixture of all of these things. I've got a link to their website, and you can look through the ingredient list and see what appeals to you. And then I've got some baking powder and some baking soda. I want these cookies to be chewy, so you gotta put some baking soda in there. Plus we've got some brown sugar, which helps make these cookies chewy. I've got brown sugar, about a cup of butter, and that's about it. So that's what we're starting off, because that's what cookies start off with, right? Butter and sugar. And add some organic vanilla. You want to get gluten-free organic vanilla. I don't use the artificial stuff, yuck. All right, so we're gonna get that all mixed up. Put in 2 of those eggs. You can't really mess with these cookies. They're just gonna work no matter what you do. All right, so now I'm gonna put in that flour that we talked about, and the baking powder and the baking soda. Now, one thing that I would really like to introduce to you are these. Hope you can see them. This is the star of the show here. These are called buckwheat flakes. They're pure organic buckwheat flake, which is something that's unique, and I don't think many people have seen this. I do have this in the gift box, and I want to introduce it to the world because I think it's not used enough, and it's amazing. So I'm just going to put in these buckwheat flakes. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mix my flour in first. And they don't really have a strong flavor at all. I mean, you won't even know they're in there, and they've got all this digestible, wonderful whole grain goodness. What I'm putting in is let's see if you can have another look at this. I've got sunflower seeds, hemp seeds, organic coconut, and chia seeds. And I'm going to add these to the cookies. So you've got all of this fiber, but if that's not enough, I'm gonna put in some cranberries and dried cranberries and some wonderful Camino chocolate chips. You see where we're going with this? We've got a little bit of the sour, the little bit of the sweet, we've got the chocolate, we've got all the seeds. This is a crazy good recipe. So we've got all this wonderful goodness in this mixture, and it's holding together perfectly. You don't have to refrigerate it. You don't have to do anything special. You just have to mix it up, make sure everything's incorporated, and then you're gonna bake them and eat them. That's all this takes. So I put the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So now we've put our little mounds of wonderful, delicious goodness on the mat, and then you're going to take your palm of your hand and just flatten it ever so gently, and they will spread, so you want to be careful. Okay, so I'm going to continue to put these on the sheet, and then I'm going to put them into the oven, and then we're going to come back and you're going to see what they look like. Now, okay, these cookies were in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes, and they smell like heaven. These are little mounds of delicious goodness. You will love them. So let's have a little taste. Toasted seeds, sweetness of the brown sugars. These are delicious, but what's really special is the cuisine soleil flour that we use and the buckwheat flakes, because that's what makes this whole grain delicious goodness. If you love this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Take care. Love you. Bye for now.